Hey everybody, it's Flatter Santa here with the pickups for April 1st, 2025. The stuff I got prior to that. Um, I'm going to break it up into two segments simply because I got a bunch of Godzilla stuff that I think should be its own um, section. So we're going to do the regular section first, and then we'll do the Godzilla stuff. So first off, we've got Absolute Batman #1. And that's the Mitch Gerard's variant. Um, I'm not a big proponent. I mean, it was kind of an okay read. I wasn't really um, I mean, it was nothing special, but I mean, these things were, I got them at a super low price. So that's why I got it. And it's going to be used to fund other stuff that I'm going to keep for the PC. Um, again, uh, we've got some fingerprints on it, which I'll have to clean. But um, we've got the cover A, but the foil version of Absolute Batman. So it's the Nick Dragato or Dragata variant. It's the cover A, but in foil. Next, sticking with the Batman theme, we've got Batman Ghosts, a one shot. Um, really cool. Like I've liked the Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale stuff. Um, so getting this is going to be cool. It's going to be a fun read, um, and then I'll probably sell it after. But you know, it should be something interesting. I haven't read it, so I look forward to it. Next, we've got Detective Comics 570. It's a cover by Alan Davis. It's sort of iconic. It's, that 80s Catwoman and 80s Batman, really just a cool cover. Nothing other than that. And it's in beautiful shape. So next we've got Batman 406. It's the part 3 of the Year 1 series, but what makes it special is that it's Canadian price variant. And in beautiful shapes. So this you know me with my Canadian price variants, I love them. So that's going to be cool. And speaking of CPVs, this is going to need a little bit of cleaning, but it shouldn't be too bad, and a press to get some of this out. But it's Alpha Flight #6. It's a Canadian price variant. It's that Snowblind issue. Really cool. Hard to get, especially in direct, or sorry, in newsstand and Canadian price variant. They're a little tougher, um, but gonna be cool. Gonna clean this one. This was more of a project book. But again, Canadian price variant, Yellow Jacket in jail, Avengers 224. Um, it's the Wasp. What do you call it? Where she goes with somebody else, and Yellow Jackets. So it's a cool read. I haven't read it in a long time, so um, again, Canadian price variant, X-Men 202. Sentinel cover, really cool. And again, Canadian price variant, part of the Secret Wars 2 run. Jim Shooter didn't quite hit it out of the park with that Secret Wars 2, but it is what it is. And again, Canadian price variant for X-Men 206. Rogue Cyclops going after the Freedom Force. Really cool. Again, I remember this when I was a kid, so that was nice getting those. So that's the end of the CPVs. Next, we've got, as you know, I like my good girl and girly books. A J Company of Darkness number 10. It's the schoolgirl outfit variant. I mean, not much more to say. It's limited to 500 copies. It's an eBass cover. J Company really is awesome, but again, you can't grade them. So next up, we've got again a limited convention to 500. It's Witchblade 32. It's the Wizard World Chicago Convention Edition, limited to 500. It's a good girl, sexy girl cover, and a gold foil. So next, again, not spot foil, but really cool cover. I mean, it's sexy girl into itself. It's Witchblade 56. It's the Wizard World Los Angeles cover. And again, another eBass. It's limited to 500 copies as well, so hard to find. The last one of the sorry, not the last one. We've got Witchblade 131, the Baltimore Comic Con Halloween variant. Definitely going to go in my Halloween show. It's ever expanding, so that's really cool. I want to have different stuff than I had last year. And again, 131 still the Baltimore Comic Con Fantastic Realm variant. So there's the Fantastic Realm and the Halloween variant. So really cool. Rounding out some of my Witchblade variants. Witchblade 500 gold foil signed. It's signed by the writer Christina Z. It's the gold foil stamped edition. I have both the regular foil and the regular cover for this, and this rounds it out for the trio. And as you can see, I love my Witchblade. Read it a lot in the late 90s, early 2000s. Witchblade Demon 1. It's the Dark Forces alternative cover. The cover A is not as good. This is definitely the better cover. So now we're out of Witchblade, and again onto Tomb Raider. And I mean, what can you say? Absolute cool cover. Just it's Angelina Jolie-esque, but enough that she's, you know, it's not exact, but it definitely is that homage to Angelina Jolie as Tomb Raider. Really cool cover. Adam Hughes as always. Love this cover. Buy it anytime I can get it at a good price. So that one's getting slabbed. This next one is an Adam Hughes. This one rounded out. Finally got it. It is my copy that I needed to complete the Tomb Raider run. It's number 46. Again, Adam Hughes. I had the eBass cover, but I needed to round out the run. Now, next up is Fathom number 3, and it's 4 times signed. It's the Wizard World Texas 2005 J Company special edition. It's a lot of verbs, but it's signed by Michael Turner, Beth Sotelo, Jason Gorder, and Marcus Toe. Wish I could get this graded. It's got a little bit of a bump in the top corner, which I can fix. But that's what you get when you get. What happens is as I said before, the J Company sort of overhangs. It's an extra cover, and CGC and CBS just won't slab it. They say it destroys the book if with their capsulating process. Next up, Vampirella Dracula Unholy number 1. Virgin cover, cool looking. Reminds me of somebody. I just can't think of the girl's name off the top of my head. But very cool. Now, out of the girly books and into some of the cool stuff that I get that's a little bit indie, but still absolutely love. And that's 1, 2, and 3 of the Maneater series of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Cadillacs and Dinosaurs were originally another book named Xenozoic Tales, and this is the different volumes actually just continue. So this is, I think, 8, 9, and 10, if I'm not mistaken. Really cool. Love the artwork on this stuff. This is just amazing, and it's all created by Mark Schultz. And speaking of Mark Schultz and Xenozoic Tales, here's Xenozoic number 4. Just awesome, cool, good girl art style. Really loved the stuff. A lot of the books from Kitchen Sink are amazing. Dave Stevens did stuff for them, and well, there was 4. There's number 5. Trying to complete my Xenozoic Tales run. A couple short, but still looking. Next, we have Mac Bullen, the Executioner number 1. If you remember a couple streams back, or a couple pickups back, I did a Destroyer. And that was a novel that I read as a kid. Well, at the same time, I was reading the Executioner as well. So both the Destroyer series and the Executioner series, I was reading the novels when I was a kid, and that's why I'm like, okay, I've got to get this. This is right in my wheelhouse. I got to pick it up. So, absolutely something I needed to get. It's in beautiful shape. I don't think anyone's ever read it, but I think I'll be the first, at least for that copy. Next, as you know, I'm a Canadian, and well, there's nothing more Canadian than Captain Canuck, except maybe maple syrup and poutine. So, Captain Canuck number 9. These things are strangely going up in price. I think it's because of the Trump tariffs and whatever. I think whatever it is, who knows? But yeah. So really cool book. I love Captain Canuck. Uh, Now this next one, you're being like, okay, well, I know this one. This one's normal. I see this one all the time. X-Force number 25 with the hologram. The only thing is it's not just that. It is the blue error variant. It's the blue hologram. It's hard to see on camera, but it's an error. So there was a few that just didn't quite come out right. So really cool. Those are fun to find. I think that's the last one I needed. Next we've got Seduction of the Innocent. It's a 3D copy again, but look who did the cover. Bernie Wrightson. It's a Wrightson cover. Absolutely awesome. Uh, love his work on Swamp Thing. Love his work on different DC horror genres. Uh, really cool, and hasn't been read, so I thought that was something to pick up. Now you've probably seen me with Cyberfrog in the past. I've got the first appearance of Cyberfrog, Cyberfrog 1. Uh, well, here's number 0, the Ashcan edition, preview Ashcan of Volume 2. This is the origin of Cyberfrog. Ethan Van Sciver, for people who know, he did Green Lantern Rebirth with Jeff Johns, and was a really cool artist during the Green Lantern. That was the Green Lantern Rebirth was some cool stuff, so I enjoyed it. Next, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 6. Nothing really need to be said. It's the first appearance of Zen Ramen. The reason I got it, nice copy. Um, yes, Larry. Thank you very much. And Josh, thank you. There's your shout out. All right, guys. Turtles number 6. Next, Spawn number 9. Number 9. It's first Angela, but again, in a newsstand. Harder and harder to get. And a really pivotal issue. Next, we've got G.I. Joe 164. It's the retailer incentive, but why I got it, it's Larry Hama's sketch work. It's his cover, and I think it's really cool. I'm a big Larry Hama fan, big G.I. Joe fan, so I thought it'd be really cool to grab. And Larry Hama is going to be at Niagara Falls Comic Con, so I'm actually going to get him to sign my G.I. Joe number 1 and that copy. So, really cool. Next, we've got a minty copy of Devil Dinosaur number 1. Again, I'm a Godzilla fan. Having a Devil Dinosaur just kind of makes sense. Really cool. I sold my other copy, and I needed to replace it, so there it is. Next, we get into a little bit of the bigger books. Marvel Premiere 28. This one's a beautiful copy. It's a really beautiful copy. And this is the very first Legion of Monsters. You've got Morbius, you've got Man Thing or Ted, you've got Werewolf by Night, you've got Ghost Rider. This is sort of the cool stuff that's coming up, especially with Marvel's MCU, where they're going to be doing the oh, what the heck is the run? But they're doing it where a lot of these are going to be involved. So I loved it. I needed to upgrade mine. Uh, Spirits of Vengeance was what I was thinking of, by the way. Um, Next one. I mean, this one needs no introduction. It's Ghost Rider #1. It's the first Johnny Blaze. Um, there, it is an absolute awesome book. First solo series of Ghost Rider. Again, Johnny Blaze. First premiere issue. First cameo of the Son of Satan. So, really beautiful. Absolutely love it. Had to get it. Love the copy. And with Ghost Rider, Marvel Team Up #15, Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. Really cool book. Absolutely beautiful copy. This is grading material. It's going off. Um, the colors just pop. It's unbelievable. So that makes it the segue between Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. Now, my copy just got back, or I got the notification of my Ultimate Fallout 4 back from CGC. It's 9.6, but I'm going to resubmit it because I think it's a 9.8. But that's my first. That's my first printing. Here's the alternate second printing of Ultimate Fallout 4. Now, while not as expensive, still the same issue and really a cool cover. It's Miles Morales. It's the first Miles Morales as Spider-Man. And Spider-Man as well. Amazing Spider-Man #81. Beautiful, beautiful copy in the nines. It's the origin and the first appearance of Kangaroo. Not a villain you see much around these days, but still below 100 Spider-Man in absolutely amazing condition. It's cool to get. I have this in a 9.8. This is the variant edition of the Kissy cover, the Amazing Spider-Man 606. This is the J. Scott Campbell incentive. It's called the Color Spot Sketch variant. But what's different about this one is it's raw, but it's also signed by J. Scott Campbell and Mike Keown. Or McCone. I keep calling him Keown, but it's McCone. So really awesome. I love this cover. Um, I got my last copy in a 9.8, so I'm really happy with that. But I saw this and it was, again, there's that perfect storm. Cool book, super great condition, definitely gradable, and absolutely great price. So I just couldn't resist. And the last book for part one is Heavy Metal Magazine. Awesome cover, again, by Bernie Wrightson. I'm a huge Wrightson fan, and this is an absolutely cool cover. Um, it's a little bit ticked up, so it's not of the greatest shape, but it's not too bad. Um, and I'm not a big collector of heavy metal, but Wrightson heavy metal and Frazetta heavy metal, yeah, I'll pick them up when I get a chance, especially if they're a good price, and this one was. Um, so that's this week's pickups. Um, Stay tuned for part two, which is the Godzilla stuff that I got this week. Um, but again, go out there, hunt in the boxes, find that diamond in the rough, and of course, as Red Green says, keep your stick on the ice. Hey, what are you doing, man? Why are you still sticking around? I mean, if you're gonna be here, hit the like and subscribe. You know you want to do it. Santa tells you to do it. If you don't do it, you'll not get jello in your stocking next year. The earth is flat, man. Deal with it.